Hello everybody, it's I, Cosnime, and I'm back with more danganronpa. Last time we just figured out that Mukuro, basically, quite obviously, Mukuro was disguised as Junko all along. And more likely that Junko is still alive, and Junko is more likely to be the mastermind. And despite the fact that, a certain someone, cough cough, bucket gamut, cough cough, he went around going saying bullshit all around. Well, we are still here and we're gonna pursue the truth.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot that he's still a moron and he's still having trouble with this. Yes, Bakaduga, you wanted me to make your drawing? You want me to wipe the drool? You want it? Want a little piece of candy? You're such a moron. Even a baby can figure it out.
But Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Yep.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Nope, no.
She could
Not
have
really.
hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
Well, makeover can make crazy things.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Yeah.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
That's right.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
Yep, good thing. Of course, we could also point out the fact that, the body was dead for a long time, so how come a dead body could walk around and try to kill someone? But I'm pretty sure Baka Togami will make some kind of logic out of it.
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yeah, you could say that.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In
Yep.
other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Very much.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Oh boy.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity.
Yeah, you did.
When did I do that?
Well, when he did that? Well, multiple times. The first one was with the DVD, right here, and the second one was with
I was
the.
in the AV room,
Yeah.
watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
As I was saying, the second one with the group photos. Yeah, just about when the I think Junko was about to appear, Monokuma was like, "Whoopsie daisy, lights out." So yeah.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video,
Oh, he's
of course
pissed.
Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the...
Look at him.
It would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Yeah, but it's not just the power thingy. There's also the fucking group photo. How are you gonna explain that? Okay, here we go.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about?
Alright, I did it! Holy shit!
That's impossible!
This should prove it.
The group photo! See? How do you explain that?
That wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Yes, explain that.
Uh-oh.
Indeed, sugar.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got.
Yes, pay attention where Junko is.
In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
Yet, not only the fact that the person who wasn't in the photo is the one who received the photo, but there was another thing was completely strange.
What's so unusual about them?
It's Junko's face.
Junko's face.
That's right.
One thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
That's a very... I mean, how many pictures did you have to look around just to find a picture where, you know, where Junko was just has the face hidden and everything?
On top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible.
Then again, it could not be that impossible.
So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko.
Yep.
Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
That's right.
She's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Bullseye.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
You can hide, Junko, but you can run.
Prove everything right now.
Hell yeah.
The killer is you. We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko, and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proved to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima!
Hell yeah.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Yes. You got anything to say, Monokuma?
What? Are you broken again?
Nope.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
No, guys, that's not what's going on.
It's time you finally revealed yourself.
Well, trust me. She's about to reveal herself.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Not anymore. This silence, it's her coming to us.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
He's here.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Oh boy, guys. Here it comes.
Wrong. There's still plenty more to go.
Here she comes.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Is that so?
Swear your fealty to us. We will reward you with half of the entire world.
Don't care.
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our...
Say what? Did you say cookies? Well, I'm in.
You made your choice. Will
Yes.
you serve under us?
Yes. Give me the cookies.
Did you think I was being serious? Sorry. I was just messing with you.
How dare you? Nobody, and I mean nobody, plays with food, especially Cookie. Guys, we need to take this bitch down.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Yep, the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
You have a hard time? What about me? My voice almost died.
It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I mean, Hina, she took your memories of the school life. This isn't your first time seeing her.
I got it! That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Yeah, that is true also.
And you were on it.
I mean, she's the ultimate fashionista, supposedly.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
Funny enough, my memory's not that good, so...
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
Except that wasn't... well, you know. That was Mukuro. Well, my guess is this is the light that Junko and Mukuro decided to say, you know, when people ask about how she looks different from the photos.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro.
That is true.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
I mean, she was the ultimate soldier,
Two
so...
people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
How deep?
Not even if they're twins.
Oh yeah, that's right. Apparently Junko Enoshima and Mukuro, they are twins. They don't look anything alike, and they have different last names, so I still have no idea how that happened.
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Define stereotypical twin relationship.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
What?
Junko fucking Enoshima!
God damn it.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
God damn it.
She's a totally different person now.
Yeah.
I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself! But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Okay, I guess here's what happened. Junko and Shima and Mukuro, so they are twins from different dimensions. They came back and something like that happened. There. That's what happened.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
I mean, Hina, have you paid attention to this type of woman? She's nuts. Of course she has no problem killing her sister. She's a psycho.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Oh my. Oh
I
my.
planned to work. Someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Ouch. That's
Leaving
mean.
me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way.
I still have time.
Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
I suppose.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
You're just calling it disgusting. That's basically what you're saying.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
I mean,
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
apparently.
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
My god, that's just horrible.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
I swear, at the end of the day, Guys, I just realized something. You know how many of us began calling those snowflakes NPCs because they kept repeating the same thing? We're much nicer than Junko. I'm pretty sure if Junko start calling them something, they will not just having meltdowns. They'll just start to throw themselves from a bridge or something. Calling us your sister bit character. That's just horrible.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, no, of course not.
Oh,
I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
god damn it, just keep one personality and just keep it. We already have one person who changed personality. We don't need another.
I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen. That'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Oh goody.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, this is what she was referring to. She wasn't shocked she just got killed, no. She was shocked that the plan was not for her to get killed. And yet,
So you figured it out?
yeah, I did.
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
That spears are very pointy. Yes.
How can you talk like that? sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Don't say things like that with that cute voice. Damn
We
it.
were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
Damn, girl.
That's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
That's good for you.
Always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Tina, have you been paying attention to what she's saying?
That's not true at all.
God damn it. Now what? Oh. Mushrooms. Oh, goody.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
I'm so sorry for you. You wanna do some mushrooms? I'm pretty sure he'll help you get happy.
That's why it gets me so excited.
When I said to do mushrooms to get happy, I didn't mean that way.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands.
I mean, you used spears, you didn't use your hands, and you also were in behind a control room, but you know, details.
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
Dear God, give me a break.
It just feels so good.
Good for you.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot is wrong with her.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that didn't even cross her mind. She was more worried the fact that she was about to die. Or, you know, in the verge of dying.
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I mean, you still have the spears?
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
I mean, whatever gets her rocks flowing, and as you know.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Thank you.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right?
Sort of.
So, I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Seriously?
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Oh God.
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Good, this time I don't have to do your voice.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Alright, just 5 more minutes.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Ah, damn it.
You should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start floating.
Oh, goody.
Straight. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going, and then
Oops.
we'll have our victory.
Yay.
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
I mean, you actually expected to say it?
When the group pictures were taken? And those interviews? It must mean...
Yes.
I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams!
You're a moron.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
I mean, despite everything, I actually have to agree with you, Junko. As much as I hate it, you're right.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
A few other things. I mean the motive?
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
I guess.
Stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
You're forgiven.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
As a matter of fact, I did notice.
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, human connection.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
Yeah, I noticed. I think everyone noticed. At least anyone who is not a freaking idiot.
Still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it.
Thank you.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay, time for the next question.
Okay, what is it?
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Okay, let's see. The second one was with Mondo and Chihiro. Seriously, I know this is the second time, but I can't believe I just forgot about the whole wet the bed thing. Alright, it's the past.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
Yes.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Well, honestly, Sugar, right now I'm gonna have to stop, so I think I'm gonna drag this out a little bit more. So, everyone, please like the video, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, and I see you all on the next video.